Hello, students. It's good to be able to talk to you at least. I do miss you guys. I miss getting together. I miss science class. I miss labs. I miss the fun. I miss the smiles. But hey, we're doing what we can. Hopefully, everything is going well for you. Hopefully, you're happy and healthy and having fun, having a great time. Yeah. Let's see here. So, what we're going to take a look at today is the excretory system. We pretty much finished up the respiratory system. We're going to take a look at the excretory system. It's only going to be a 1 day type thing. Okay. All right. So, we got excretion going on. Few questions I want you guys to think about before we begin, and you're going to have to type these in. First one: what organs are involved in getting rid of waste? Some of them we've covered, some of them we have not covered. There's quite a few organs actually. So take a moment, put that in, see what you guys think. It's only a guess. All right. Second thing, what would happen if we could not get rid of our waste? What would happen to our bodies? What would our bodies look like? All that kind of stuff. And finally, we touched on this, but we didn't cover it too deeply. But what is homeostasis? See if you can remember what homeostasis is. And once again, this is at the start of the notes. This is just a little lecture type thing. These are basically guesses at this point. All these things, I don't expect you to know them. All right, moving on. So these are some of the organs that are actually used in excretion in people. Okay, some of these we have covered, some of these we have not. All right, large intestine, we've covered that. That stores a lot of the solid waste. It takes a lot of the water out for recycling to use again in your body. Okay, so that's the large intestine. That's definitely involved with excretion. A lot of times you don't think about it, but your skin is involved in excretion. Your skin gets rid of some urea. It also gets rid of excess salts. So your skin is involved in excretion. Your lungs, we've covered that. Your lungs are covered in or involved in excretion. Mostly it's the carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide that you don't want in your body anymore. That is what is going to come out of the lungs. Okay. And so the new stuff that we're going to be taking a look at in this lesson is going to be basically the liver, the kidneys, the bladder, and then the ureter and urethra. So these guys here will be new. We've already done these guys, so I'm not going to talk too much more about them: the large intestine, the lungs, and the skin. All right. So we'll go to the liver. Now, the liver. A lot of people don't realize that your liver is huge. A lot of what you have underneath your diaphragm is your liver. It's the second largest organ in your body. Don't know if you remember, but your skin is actually your largest organ in your body. Okay. So it's big. Hopefully you'll get a chance to do a pig dissection later on, a fetal pig. It's a small pig, but once you do that, you'll just see their liver is massive. It's big. It's also the hottest running organ in your body. Your liver runs at about 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Now remember, your body is normally about 98.6. And so your body is 98.6, but your liver runs at 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, why? Why does it need to be so hot? It actually is so warm because it breaks down toxins. That's what your liver is good at doing. It breaks down a lot of those toxins that you get in. Toxins can be sometimes like just normal stuff that you eat does have some toxins in it to break down, but sometimes you have other toxins that you have to get rid of as well. Alcohol. If you drink too much alcohol, when you drink alcohol, your liver really wants to break down that alcohol. In fact, that's mostly what it's doing, is breaking down the alcohol that goes into your body. Now, if you drink just a little bit of alcohol, well, first off, if you're of age, 21 or older, then, and you drink only a little bit of alcohol, then that's okay. Your liver can keep up with it. It can break it down, all that kind of stuff. Now, if you drink too much alcohol, and the Bible talks quite a bit about getting drunk, um, then your liver can't keep up with it. It can't break down the alcohol fast enough. Also, you get cirrhosis of the liver. Cirrhosis of the liver, that's basically when the liver, it takes those toxins and it tries kind of just storing it inside of itself and putting tissue around it. And then in response, the liver gets really, really hard. It gets almost the consistency of a Super Ball. It gets really hard. That's called cirrhosis of the liver, and that can happen if you drink too much alcohol. Okay? Now, this is a fun little fact. Your liver is the only organ in your body that can regenerate itself. Okay? That means if I went in and if a surgeon went in and cut out someone's liver, their liver would just grow back, okay? Which is really weird. If I cut off a finger, my finger is not going to grow back. If I cut off a toe, my toe is not going to grow back. Your liver is the only thing that will grow back after being removed in your body. All right? Okay. Next, we're going to head on to the kidneys, okay? Now, the kidneys do a few things. One thing, they filter out waste from the blood. So here's the kidney. Here's just kind of what it's looking like right here, okay? You have arteries coming in. You have veins coming back out. And then you have this white tube here that's going to go into your bladder eventually, okay? Now, in here, you have millions and millions of nephrons. So I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. But what's going to happen, blood comes in, goes through things that really look like capillaries, and it's going to take a lot of stuff out of your blood, take the stuff out of your blood to clean it up, okay? Nephrons, that's these little guys. You have millions of them. This is where the circulatory system and the excretory system meet. This is where the filtering of your blood is going to be taking place. And that's really all kidneys do. They just filter your blood. That's their main thing. Okay? Now, they remove almost everything. Now, it's kind of weird to think about, but they take out the bad stuff. The urea. Urea really comes from breaking down proteins that your body can't use anymore. Okay? Toxins in your bloodstream, excess salts. But then the good stuff too, glucose. They take a lot of your glucose out of your bloodstream, things that you need. Water, they take quite a bit of water out of your bloodstream. Okay, now then it puts it back in. It's going to take the good stuff and put the good stuff back in and keep the bad stuff out. Okay, for analogy, I want to think about cleaning your room. Okay, now this is not my room. Maybe this looks a little bit like your room. That's a little scary if it does, but you know, I have to say my boys, they're not the best at keeping a nice clean room. But anyways, back to the analogy. The analogy would be like if to clean your room, you took everything out. You took the clothes out, you took the dresser out, you took the bed out. Everything comes out of your room, and then you just put back into your room what you need to keep. You know, keep your dresser, put that back in, keep your bed, put that back in, keep your chair and your desk, put those back in, but then keep all the dirty laundry and all the nastiness and all the toys that are unused and hopefully not the pizza crusts and junk like that, but you keep that out of your room. So its analogy is like your kidneys, they take everything out of your blood, pretty much everything, and then just put back in what the good stuff is, what you need. So it's like you take everything out of your bedroom and then put the good stuff back in. Okay? Now, what do you do if your kidneys are not going well? Your kidneys are not working well at all. Then you have to do dialysis. And there's quite a few people that do dialysis. It takes a while, but they have to go in. Some people I know have to go in once a week. Some people I know have to go in twice a week, but they just go into a dialysis center and a machine. Their heart pumps the blood. They get hooked up. The blood comes out of their body into the machine. The machine filters out their blood and then puts it right back in. So pretty much this whole machine there, that is pretty much a kidney sitting right there. That's what dialysis is. Okay. Transplants, it's amazing. There's a nice little kidney right there. Never thought it would look that way. Your kidneys are actually, I should say, they're actually attached to your back. They're in your abdominal cavity. They're attached to your back. Okay. Now, you only need one. We're born, we have two kidneys. God gave us two kidneys, but we only need one kidney. A lot of people do transplants. If one kidney goes bad, they're fine. They'll probably leave it in or whatever. Um, if both kidneys go bad, then they're going to need a transplant. And so they will go ahead and take a healthy kidney from someone else, someone who's genetically similar to them, same blood type, as genetically similar as possible. Take a healthy kidney from a person and put it into a person that doesn't have any healthy kidneys. Okay. Now, the person that gets the kidney, they have to suppress their immune system. They have to make sure that their immune system is not very active because they don't want the immune system attacking the healthy kidney. If the immune system is at full strength, it's going to see the kidney and it's just going to start attacking the new kidney, saying, hey, this is not part of my body, get rid of it. And so they suppress the immune system. The other thing that's kind of weird is that the person who gives the kidney, they won't regenerate a kidney, they won't regrow a kidney, but the kidney that they do have will double in size. It'll just start growing bigger because now it has twice the job it had before. And so the kidney that's still in the body will just double. It's just amazing how God made our kidneys, how God made our bodies to function and function well. Okay? All right. Kidney stones, that's the next thing. Now, these are nasty. They can form in your kidneys, okay? They form out of cholesterol, out of salts, out of calcium, all that kind of stuff. A lot of times it's about what your diet is. If your diet is a poor diet, high on colas, which have a lot of phosphates in it, stuff like that, you can, not everyone does, but you can potentially grow kidney stones. Now, the edges are fairly sharp, okay? And so you make these kidney stones sometimes, and when they're coming out, it can be extremely painful. I don't know this firsthand. I've never had a kidney stone, but I know people who have had kidney stones, and they tell me it's wildly painful. I know women who say it's just as painful, if not more painful, than giving birth. I would not know. I've never given birth. I've also never had kidney stones, but I'll just take their word for it right now. I hear it's extremely painful. Okay. Now, just to finish things out, you got your reader and your bladder. Okay. Your reader it's a small tube that goes from your kidney to your bladder. Okay. Small tube, kidney stones, cut through it, not a happy thing. Okay. Bladder is a sac that holds urine. It only holds 2 cups of liquid. Now, when you really have to go to the bathroom, man, it feels like you have a gallon in there. But really, it's only 2 cups. Okay. And then urethra, that's also a small tube that exits your body. And once again, if you got kidney stones going through your urethra, extremely, extremely painful. Okay. So the last thing, homeostasis, we talked about that at the start. Homeostasis is maintaining a stable internal environment regardless of the external environment. What I would like you to do is see what you can do. This is kind of like an exit ticket, if you will. Go ahead and write down, how does the excretory, after learning all about the excretory system, how does the excretory system maintain homeostasis? All right. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys are doing well, finding fun stuff to do in quarantine, and also productive stuff. Build, make, have fun. You got some extra time to do some really cool things. So take advantage of it. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.